Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be going over your gear and how to inspect it before the season. Right now we're about 2 months out, and if you are saddle hunting, this is a crucial part of you getting back in the woods. All right, you're going to check all of your straps, you're going to go through all of your gear and make sure that it is ready for you to be in the woods, in a tree, and be as safe as possible. So I'm going to go through kind of everything I've got, and I'm just going to literally run through all of my straps. There's a little bit of fraying here on the edges, but that's standard. It's going to happen. But you want to make sure there's no massive cuts or anything that's going to make you come out of a tree unintentionally. So platform's good. We're going to look at my sticks. We're going to make sure that all of these, like I've got some loose hardware, I'm going to put an Allen key on this. We're going to check that standoff. We're going to run through all of these straps to make sure there's no crazy burrs, any tears. We're going to check all of my Schwabish knots to make sure that they're doing the same thing. They're just going to keep me into a tree. It seems like all of my top standoffs are just a little bit loose. What you really want to check is right in here where it attaches to the stick, because that's going to be the crucial part where if you've got any sharp edges on your stick at all and it puts any tension on those pieces, that's where you're going to check. If you see a burr end like this, it's probably where the am steel was braided together, but still just double check it and make sure. If it runs from a thick to a thin, then you really know that that's where it was just welded together, essentially with the am steel the way it's made. All right, gonna run through my pack. There's really not a whole lot into it. This is Trophy Line Plateau Pack. It's already been emptied. So this is the big one. Going through your saddle, right? You wanna make sure that all of your attaching points that's gonna keep you from falling out of a tree are secure. So this is for my lineman's rope. And then I'm gonna run through the connections for my tree tether as well. Running through all of this am steel, looking at all of my connection points right here. This one for my tree tether stays in the bag. And I'm just gonna run through this rope and do the same thing that I did with all that am steel. I'm gonna take this ropeman and I'm gonna move it, make sure there's no senses of it going to fail on me. And I'm going to do that with all of my ropes. If it's burred, you'll see it, you'll know. right away if you're really looking at it. But the Ropeman ones are really great because it's only got these one threaded lines that run through it. The Ropeman 2s have all of the knobs in it that are going to tear up your ropes. So make sure if you're running, this is kind of a spot of contention right here. I'll zoom in for you guys, but I'm going to go through this. I'm going to burn all these ends just to make sure that there is nothing going to mess with the integrity of this rope. So these are the pieces that on this rope kind of are a little bit of concern. I'm just going to smooth them all out right here and see if it's actually an integrity issue with the rope or it was just, yeah, it's fine. If you can tell right here, it was just burred a little bit, but it's not going to mess with the integrity of the rope. All right, I'm also going to check the integrity of all my carabiners. The best way that I have found to do this is actually take them out of the Ropeman and verify that, because where the Ropeman sets is going to be your crucial point, right? The rope is smooth, but if you have any burrs on it underneath where your Ropeman sets, you need to verify that those are not structurally compromising, and then hook everything back up the way you want it. Run back through, make sure all your safety locks actually lock in place and unlock, and you can move those things. So far, everything looks pretty good. And I'm just going to put it away in the order that I would take it out in because that's what the system is designed for, to work best for me. All right, guys, that's how I check all of my gear before the season. I'm going to start strategically packing things in. I'll start climbing a tree probably this week or next, and then really start getting all the bugs out so I'm not fumbling around in the woods when it really matters. Thanks for watching, guys. Check your gear.